I've been asked to share, how do I go through a breakup and still be okay, happy that the time I shared with someone happened? And how can I stay hopeful about love? I've learned over the years that a person's actions towards me, or their actions, their words towards me, has got nothing to do with me. When we heal from our childhood wounds, we will know how to show up in relationships. We will learn how to listen, be empathetic, share our thoughts and feelings in a respectful and kind manner. I'm aware of that. I'm also aware of my spiritual self. And I truly believe, that we're meant to meet the people in our lives when we do. I believe that everyone who comes into my life is a vessel with a lesson that I am supposed to take. I'm supposed to learn that lesson so that I could grow into a better version of myself. Now, I have a purpose on earth. I love the work that I do. And I'm very well aware that the energies that comes into my life will aid and support this bigger project or purpose that I have. Not everyone is meant to stay in my life. I'm not meant to stay in everyone's life. There was a time when that was devastating to think about. I didn't know how to let go of relationships. It's still a struggle. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But I have faith that when something is meant to leave my life, it's creating space for something to come into my life. And if you look at your life, if you look at your past, you will see that every negative thing that's ever happened to you opened a door for something beautiful to come in. Now, what's up to us is, how do we take this experience? There are a lot of people who will look at life and the negative experiences and think, I've wasted my time. Those with an avoidant attachment style will generally think of it as wasting time. And I personally think that that's a sad way of looking at the time that we have on earth. We gain experiences in relationships. We might have gotten beautiful children from those relationships. We have seen different places, felt different things. So it's never a waste of time. It's always a part of this beautiful journey on earth. Now imagine if we live to 80 years and we've spent 40 years in a marriage, 40 years in a relationship. Do we really want to think that we've wasted half of our lives? That's a choice. So every part of this journey, life is not always going to be perfect. We're going to have those bumpy roads. But we have a choice in how we see it. We can get excited about the negative stuff. We can say, okay, you're here. What am I supposed to learn from this? All right, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling rejected. Is this something from my past? Is it the universe saying that this person is probably not supposed to be in my life? Or is it some healing that I need to do on my own? There is a lesson. The thing about when a relationship ends is that we want to spend time alone. And again, this was not always me. There was a time when I would go through a breakup and I wanted a distraction. I did not want to feel the pain. But what I've learned is that when we are unable to reflect on what went wrong in the relationship, take responsibility, not for only how we might have treated someone, but how we've treated ourselves, only then can we be careful in getting into another relationship and try to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes again. So how can I be hopeful about love? How can I be excited about relationships ending and moving on? And why do I still struggle? Because there's a lesson in it all. And it's always leading you to something better, as long as we try not to be bitter